You can walk to your right, finding some space on the left side body. Drag the left fingers back toward you. Inhale, walk back through center, and exhale to your left. Inhale, walk back to center, get really long there. Start to engage the arms, lift the elbows. And then we'll keep the hands and tops of the shins where they are. Start to just lift up into that modified tabletop and take it back. Shift forward, heart forward, drive the tailbone back. A couple more there. The next time that you press forward, we'll find big circles. So press it up, just one direction. Send the hips around, opening through the shoulders, hips, wrists. One more this way. And then we'll go the opposite direction, around and back. And we'll meet back in the middle. Move the knees underneath the hips, shoulders over the wrist. You can find a few cows and cats there, adding in any movement that feels nice this morning or whenever you're watching the video. Heart pulls through the arms and then up through the spine. Couple more there. Make your way back to neutral, tuck the toes under, lift into downward facing dog. Find firmness into the hands. You can walk your dog or hold stillness. On your inhale, we'll take the right leg long. You can bend your knee, find whatever you need right there. Keep hugging your heel in towards you if you're adding in circles. And we'll bring that right leg forward, low lunge. Drop the back knee. Find the leg pulling back towards you on the right and forward on the left. Head over shoulders, over hips, over that left knee. And we'll bring it down, step it up into a halfway lift. And find a quick ragdoll here. Bring the feet hip distance apart, belly meets your thighs, and just move around there for a moment. We'll release the hands down, find your halfway lift, nice and long through your spine. Exhale, fold it forward. On your inhale, take it up, mountain sweep around. You can take whatever you need here, a few breaths if you'd like. A little stretch to the side, a back bend, cross, whatever feels good. Rib cage stays pulled toward middle. Take another breath here, get really tall. As you exhale, take that length with you as you fold forward. Halfway lift from there. Your right foot will step back into low lunge, drop the right knee, inhale, bring it up. You're squeezing that right hip forward through the seat. Elbows are lengthening away from you. Use the inhale to get a little bit taller. We'll bring both hands down from here, step it back into a high plank. We'll find a little bit of shoulder movement next. So bringing the shoulder blades in and apart. Retract, protract. A few more right there. Your neck is staying nice and long. Find the middle there. Send the elbows back. You could always bring the knees down for a low plank hold. Back of the body is lifting to the sky as well as the front of the body. And then lower it all the way to the mat. On your inhale, you'll find a baby cobra. Pull the heart through, hands back toward you. Engage your muscles. And lower down. Baby cobra. Lift the navel away from the floor. And lower down. Baby cobra. You can start to float the hands now, getting more active. And lower down. This time, pick up the feet into a locust. Inner thighs are pulling up, toes are reaching back, 3. And lower down on your inhale, cobra or upward facing dog into downward facing dog. On your inhale, your left leg will go up to the sky. You can bend there, take whatever you found. Ooh, good stuff there. Find what you took on the other side. And then we'll bring that left leg forward. Inhale, low lunge, reach. Exhale, step it up to the top. Then fold forward. Mountain, take it up tall. Fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left leg will go back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands come down. Make your way through a vinyasa. Or you can always skip it and step into a downward facing dog. All right, let's move that quicker. Right leg goes up, pull it forward, low lunge, inhale. Step it up, halfway lift, fold forward. Mountain, come up tall, fold forward, lengthen. Right leg goes back, inhale up. Exhale, hands to the ground, vinyasa or downward facing dog from there. Other side, left leg, pull it forward, inhale, low lunge. Bring it up into halfway lift and fold. Rise tall, fold forward, lengthen. Right leg stays forward, inhale, bring it up, and hands come down. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Keep pulling the heart through, arm bones down. Right leg goes up. Pull it forward. Inhale. And step it up. Half lift. Fold. Mountain. Fold forward. Lengthen. Right leg back. All good. Rise up. Hands down. Back to down dog. However you'd like to get there. Left leg next. Pull it up. Pull it forward. Step up. And fold. Mountain. And fold. Lengthen. Left leg back. Inhale. Hands to the floor. Exhale. Back to your down dog. Right leg. Pull it up. Low lunge here. Inhale. Step up. Half lift. Fold. Mountain. And fold. Half lift, right leg back, low lunge, hands down. Make your way back to down dog. Left leg, we'll find a little change here. Bring it up and step up, half lift. Fold, mountain, hold. We'll start to lift onto the balls of the feet. So squeeze the inner legs together. Just hold there. Nice and firm through the whole body. Look at one spot to help you focus and balance. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Woo. All right, see if you can keep looking at that spot. You can always move your hands to heart center or the floor. We're gonna slowly lower into toe stand from there. Making your way down. See if you can bring the thighs parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale there. See where we are, okay. All right, from here we're gonna slowly lower those heels so hands can come to blocks or the ground. See if you can shift your weight back with control, making your way onto the soles of your feet. Yeah. When you're ready, we're gonna roll that into a boat pose. So just sit it on down and bring those feet up and together. Spine is nice and long. Get a little wrist roll out there if you'd like. All right, we're gonna find some reverse tabletop action from here. So bend the knees, bring the feet down, bring the hands down, inhale, lift. So lift the tailbone through those knees. Hip points and shoulders are nice and even here. And slowly lower the hips back to the mat, back into boat, and then lift it up. Hips down, boat, hips up, reverse tabletop. Lower and lift. If this bothers your shoulders, you can always turn the fingertips out toward the edges of the mat too. On that next one, we'll find that hold, little pulses up, just lifting for 5, 4, and bring it back to boat. Inhale. You can always take that bent knee boat here. You could have your hands down or let them assist at the legs. All right, we're gonna find a little movement in that reverse tabletop here. So bend into the knees. We're gonna take that up and back down. This next time, that right leg goes on top in your boat. Your left foot will come to the floor. You're in a one-legged tabletop. You can always stay with both feet on the ground. Keep lifting through the hips evenly, and then bring it back down, boat. Left leg on the top, right foot comes to the floor, lift up, squeeze there. Throat stays open. Drive into the arms and bring it back down, boat. All right, right leg on top, left foot down, lift up, bring it down and switch. Right foot down, lift the hips and bring it down, boat. Right leg on top, left foot down, lift, lower, lengthen, left over, right down, lift, lower, boat, right, left down, little hold here and pulse through the left heel, lift, 4, 3, bring it down, inhale, left leg on top, right foot down, up to pulse. You're really driving through that right side, 4, bring it down, boat. All right, we're gonna move a little bit more here. So that right leg's gonna come back on top, left foot to the floor, inhale, lift as you exhale. See if you can pull through, keeping that right leg working. Take it up, bring it back, one more up, and back through, back into boat. Woo, that right leg's a good one there, isn't it? Left leg on top, bring the right foot down, lift it up, pull it through, up, one more. You can always stay with one of those first exercises. Woo. All right. We'll find one more reverse tabletop from here. So bring it down, lift it up. We'll find a little bit of movement. So you're gonna reach your hand to the opposite foot. So when you're ready, you can have a little bend there, a little ease in your tabletop. You're just gonna take your hand, try to tap. It doesn't have to touch. Nice and firm, lock into the grounded shoulder. 3, for 2. Last one on each side there. Back to your tabletop. Take that nice long breath. And then we'll bring those hips down. Back into a little tuck boat here. You can take it into your bear. Get that nice little stretch out. Whatever feels good here. We'll try to reverse back up. So if you know you just want to stand up, you can. We got to finish that other side lunge. So if you wanted to work that mobility, you could start to find your lifted heels, bringing it back into your mountain. Ooh, squeeze those inner thighs together. Keep looking at one spot there. And then we'll bring those heels down. Find your forward fold. Left leg will step back, low lunge. Inhale, bring it up. And then make your way back. Downward facing dog from there. Find the inhale and exhale through the nose. All right, we'll get into our main flow from here. So on your inhale, we'll start with that right leg. Take it up, pull it forward, runner's lunge. So we're gonna find stability there through the right foot. You can move in the left calf there, just forward and back, or you can hold. See where we are. Keep lengthening. All right, find stillness in the legs. You can soften the left knee to come up. Pull the ribs in. Nice and tall through the spine. Then you can start to lengthen the left leg out. We'll put those together. You can always hold, or we'll move in between poses here. So hands can come down, step it back to plank, step it up, lunge, down, back, forward, lunge, 2 more, down. And that last one right here, we're gonna hold the crescent lunge at the top, little down, slow, and up, slow. Squeeze down in those shoulders and up. Pull it down. Hold it at the bottom, little pulse there. Ooh, yeah. 3, 2, stay in that right leg. Bring the left leg forward. Take it back, forward, and back. Root into the right foot. 2. Last one, step to chair. We're just gonna hold this chair here for a moment. Weights in the heels. Tailbone pulls toward the back edge of the mat. Nice and long through the spine. Be nice that first time through, right? Find your breath here. We'll move into a tree pose next. So root into the right foot. Left leg comes up. Avoid your knee with your foot. Your inner thigh spirals away. Breath is nice and even here. Couple more breaths. Find that nice stack on the right side body. You can always stay here. We'll start to get into hip mobility. So we'll take that left leg out, bring it around into the front, and then sweep it around, finding that nice squat squeeze. Bring it forward into that kundalini pull in, forward and back. Nice and slow, finding those those pauses in each direction. Hold that last one. You can trace the right leg down, bring the knee down back into low lunge. Find your alignment here. You can stay in this low lunge. You can have a block behind you. We'll find a heart opener, so you could stay with the hands at the low back and lift. You can start to reach for your block foot or the floor and open the chest. You're strong in both legs, push into the ground. Middle back is opening and lifting. And then we'll bring it up. You're gonna turn to your left, so rotate that leg. Take the right foot out, gate pose, left arm up and overhead. Keep pulling the chest open, the shoulder in, avoid your right knee. You could have a block here. In and out through the nose. Start to lift up. We'll find modified side plank. So take the left hand under the shoulder, stack through the rib cage, and then take the left arm wherever it feels good. You could look down to release the neck. You could look up, whatever you need. Keep that left leg strong for the moment. And we'll push into it to float into modified half moon. Squeeze that right leg. Nice and tight. You're turning the left thumb away toward the back corner of the mat. Nice and strong in the left shoulder. We'll reach the right arm overhead. From there, you can hold or find a little crunch in and out. Squeeze and lengthen. 3, 2, and then bring that right leg back to the floor. Transfer your weight, lift off the left leg. See if you can be light and tap it down. You don't have to actually pick it up off the floor. You're finding that side body work. 2, and then lift into fallen triangle, foot to the floor. Find that lift to the hip. You could float the foot from there. Still strong in the left arm. You could circle the right. And then take it into wild thing, right hand under your shoulder. Open the chest. Right foot is rooted, light on the left toes. You could always take a modified side plank instead on the right side. Chest is open. You can add a little up and down in those hips. Just drop them down, squeeze them up, lower, and lift. Keep those ribs pulled in there. That left rib is trying to open. There we go. Last one. Left leg comes around. You're in either side lunge, bending that left knee, or lower into Skandasana. Open through the chest. Squeeze that right leg back toward you. So pulling into that right hip socket here. Finding your breath. We'll make our way into warrior 2 from here at the top. So your right knee is bent. Arms are nice and firm. Legs are pulling in toward each other. Getting tall. Pull the arm muscles up. And then make your way into half moon. Reach forward. Right hand could reach a block, your shin. You could play here for a moment. Your left side is on top of the right. For this first round, we'll move into a standing split. So close through your hip, lengthen through your spine, and then let the heart lead the fold forward. You're not trying to touch your nose to your knee. You're finding that nice elongation here. Inner thighs are reaching back. In and out through the nose. Bend into that right knee. Crescent lunge. Make your way to downward facing dog, however you want to get there. If you want to play your way there, you can. If you want to step it back, you can just take it on in. Taking a couple of breaths of whatever you need there. In and out through the nose. Breathe here. All right, we'll start to find the other side of the body. Left leg will move, pull it forward into that runner's lunge this time. So moving or staying still. Your knee is in line with the middle toe on both sides. Start to find stillness if you're moving there. You could ease the right knee to lift up evenly into your crescent lunge. Our right seat's turned on. Press it forward there. I'm looking at somebody, by the way, if you're on the video. Just find some more cues that direction. All right, take another breath there, get tall. We'll start to move that, or you can always hold. Hands come down, step it back, then step it up, crescent lunge. Hands to the mat, hands to wherever you need them to go. They could go to heart center, the hips. Last one here. We'll hold crescent, and then slowly pull the right knee to the floor and lift it up. It does not have to touch the floor. I'm not touching the floor. This is a padded floor, so it would be a little more gentle, a little harder to balance. We'll find that hold at the bottom. Little pulses up and down in that right leg. 2, 1, stay in that bent knee, bring it forward and back. Squeeze, open. 3, and 2. We'll hold chair and bring it forward. You could find those arms squeezed in. We'll make a little movement in those hips, the weight's in those heels, up and down. You can add those arms, just an inch or two, up and down. 3. And we'll stand on the left leg, tree pose. Again, don't put your foot on your knee. When we go faster through the flow, it's not gonna be a very long hold, so finding what you need right there. Ooh, okay. Inner thighs rotating out. You can smile here as this is one of your rest breaks. Okay, we're gonna start to find our movement from here. So when you're ready, your knee is gonna go out to the side. You can bring it to the front and then sweep it back, finding that nice squat. Leg goes around. You're moving from the inner thigh and then that outer hip. So finding mobility here. Last 2. You're gonna hold that last one. See if you can trace your leg down and then put it on the ground. Low lunge. You can stay in that low lunge here, finding the left foot firm and pulling back. You can start to open from there, or if you're ready to reach back, take it open. Find that nice hug of the inner thighs toward each other. We'll lift it back up and then turn to your right. I'll probably sweep around when we go faster through. Gate pose, heel to knee or arch of your foot there. Over or under your knee. Nice and strong through the fingers. Inhale, bring it up. Take it into your modified side plank. Start to lock the right arm in. Bring your arm back like 1 inch. There you go. Nice and strong into the legs here. Don't let those ribs pull out. We'll begin to float the left leg, squeezing into the quad there. Inhale and exhale. Gaze could go down to find a little bit of ease there. You can look side to side if the balance allows. Okay, left arm can reach over. You could find crunches there or hold, so whatever works for you. Squeeze, 2, last one. Bring the left foot to the floor. Start to transfer your weight. Pick that right leg up if you can and tap it down. Squeeze it up and lower. 3 and 2. Fall in triangle. Take your foot out. It can stay down to assist your stack and lift, or float it up. Keep pulling the shoulders to stack. Back, back. Not the arm, just the shoulder. There you go. Leg goes through. Wild thing there. Find ease. Openness. Push a little more into that left foot. We'll move up and down or hold, so lower, squeeze up, bring it in, take it high. 3, 2, last one. Reach the right foot to the back. Skandasana. You can always stay higher in that lunge or start to find openness here. Weight is in the right heel, and then you're dragging the left one in. We'll start to make our way into warrior 2. Pick it up. Left foot turns forward. Open it out. Gaze could shift around. There's some neck tension there. Nice and firm into those palms, like you're pressing into the floor. In and out through the nose. Half moon, reach forward. Finding that nice stack here. Taking any variation that feels good. We'll rotate the hip toward the floor now. Lengthen out everything here. Find your standing split variation. Taking a moment to lengthen out the right leg. Back of the knee is long. Yeah. Then bend into your knee. Step it into crescent lunge. Inhale. Taking whatever you need here to find your way back into your downward facing dog. Taking this moment to even out your breath. You can always find a child's pose if you'd like one. All right, we're a little past halfway through class. Get excited. All right, we'll start to move that flow faster. As we move faster, you can always leave out the movement part and hold the base pose, whichever one feels better for you. You can always grab a little child's pose in there as well, so make sure you modify for you. We'll get started right here. So we're gonna get on that right side. On your inhale, take that right leg back. As you exhale, you can go into crescent and then back to plank. Forward and down. 3 more here. Finding your right foot each time, root it to the ground. We'll hold that next one. Slow, go down and up. Pause at the bottom, pause at the top. Ooh, find a balanced spot to look at. Hold at the bottom, find those little pulses, squeezing those inner thighs. 3, 2, 1, bring it forward and back. In. 3. Into chair, bring it forward. Ooh. Take a breath. All right, we're gonna stay in those hips here. So those hip creases are pulling back. You're gonna try to stay low. Just tap it out and in, tap it out and in. Right foot out, push into those hands, left and center, right, left, one more right, and that left, pull back to center, inhale here. We'll move into tree next. So that left leg's gonna come up, take a round of breath. Hip mobility drill, pull it around, sweep it back, inner thigh around, outer hip returns. 3, 1 place to look, 1 more here, take it back, slide down if you can, and then low lunge, take a round of breath. You can add your bend, inhale, exhale, inhale, make your way into gate, turn to your left, right foot down, left arm up and over, left hand to the floor, lift the right. You can add those crunches or hold. It's a nice place to hold as well. 2, right foot to the floor, left leg goes through, try to tap your other foot and return. Tap. 3. Keep lifting those hips. Ooh, that's my least favorite. Take it down. Wild thing. Up and down or hold. Lift and lower. Pressing out of that right arm. 3. Keep the ribs in. Left leg to the back of the mat. Skandasana. Up to warrior 2. Half moon here. Into your standing split. This time, start to bend the left knee. Left hand goes to the inner foot. You can always take the foot down and stand up first, or we'll find a dance from there. Try to re-square with the top of your mat, and then press through the sole of the foot. Woo. Wherever your foot goes, that's your new 12 o'clock. And then take it back to crescent. Into down dog, however you want to get there. So if that grounded foot in your tree or dancer starts to move around, even if you face the back of your mat, just face the back of your mat and then reset for the next pose. Keeping your knee in line with the middle toe the whole time. Inhale and exhale there. Finding that nice evenness through the breath. If your heart rate gets too high, leave out the extra bits of work, so just don't take the reps. All right, let's see. Good. Let's get into that other side from here. Left leg will go up, pull it in, crescent, inhale, hands to the ground, exhale, step it forward, take it down. Notice the ribs here. For 2, we're gonna hold that next one, bring it forward, go down slowly, and then back up slowly. Smile and lift. Squeeze the shoulders. For 2, little pulse here, the best part, right? 3, 2, hold, bring it forward, and back. Stay low in that left leg. You're working it there. For 2, shoulders are working too. Last one, hold, chair. Whew. Breathing here. In and out through the nose. Even the breath. We'll take those little taps, starting with the left foot this time. So pull the hip creases back. See if you can get a little lower in that chair. Oh yeah. Left leg, then the right. Left and right. You got it. For 2, 1 more each side. Back into your chair, sit deeper. Oh yeah. We'll take it into your tree with the right leg lifted. So on your inhale, bring it up, bring that right leg. Round of breath there. We'll move it in and out. Take that leg forward, sweep it back, squeeze it in, around, and squeeze. Where's that bird? It's very loud. 2. Last one. We're gonna slide down, Into your low lunge. You can stay. You can reach it back. Inhale. Take it to your right, gate pose there. Inhale, right arm up and over. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Left leg can float. You could crunch or just hold one of those poses. 3. All right, take the left foot back to the floor. Fall in triangle. You can tap and release. You can hold, build strength. 2. Take the leg through, wild thing. Up and down or hold. We'll change that next time if I remember. 3, 2. Last one. Skandasana, right foot to the back. Inhale, warrior 2, lift it up and open. Half moon from there. And then your standing split, rotate. All right, see if you can bend that right knee and reach for your foot. You can always take the foot to the floor and find your balance from there. You're pushing your shin to the back wall. Evening out, hips and shoulders. Nose is breathing for you. Crescent lunge from there, take it back. Back to your downward facing dog. In and out through the nose. All right. I think we have time to go one more time through the flow. So you should know pretty much what's coming up. I'll change a couple of the drills just to spice it up and get in a couple different movements. All right, let's get ready. That right leg's gonna go up from here into crescent. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, step it back, forward, and back. Hold this next one. Slow down and up. Shoulder blades in, drag apart. 3. You can hear my knee. We'll hold at the bottom, little move, squeeze that left side. Then bring it in, staying low, and back. Squeeze in, and back. Squeeze the arms, pull apart. 2, chair. In and out through the nose. We're gonna transfer our weight here. So weight's in the heels, balls in the feet. Take it down, pull them out apart. Lift it up, inner thighs pressed together and down. They stay that way anyway, but a little extra work there. For 2. Last one there, pull those heels down. Left leg comes into tree, lift it up. Woo, pop. Bring it around to the front. Sweep it back. Circle, around. Knee leads you. 2. Last one. Trace that right leg all the way down. Low lunge. Inhale, find your bend or stay nice and tall. We'll go over to the wall there. For me, left arm reaches up and over. Left hand to the floor. Right leg can lift. You can find a crunch. You can do it in external rotation to change it a little bit. 2. Right foot back to the floor. Left leg goes through. You could try to tap that left elbow this time and return. 3. Woo, push in that right foot. Bring the leg through. Wild thing there. Open the chest. You could start to pick those left toes up toward you and down. So squeeze the heel to seat. Stable in that right leg. And then lengthen around into Skandasana. Place your foot to the floor. Up to warrior 2. Half moon from there. Standing split. And this time, finding whatever you need right there. If it's an arm balance, if it's a rest, there you go. If it's a handstand play, you can take that as well. Finding evenness through the breath again here. We have that other side in a moment. And then we'll stretch it out. All right, let's go ahead and finish off. Left leg goes up, pull it in, crescent, and then hands to the floor. You can always hold, down dog, crescent, whatever you need. Plank. Last one here. Down, squeeze, lift. Down, bring it up. Pulse at the bottom, up and down. Then stay low, bring it forward. Step it back, in and out. Squeeze, open. Step together, chair. Just get into the ankles a little bit here for this last one. So it shouldn't feel too bad. You'll just pick up that right heel, go down, little pulse, and then bring that right heel down. Left heel up, a little bit of work, and bring it down. Right, 2, 3, left. Keeping those hips even. Left. One more here, right. And then that left side. Back into chair. Breath in your nice resting chair. All right, the right leg's gonna come out, tree. Around and back. Around and back. One more here. We'll trace that left leg down, low lunge. You can add your bend. Inhale, breathe out, turn to your right, gate pose, inhale. Side modification, leg can come up. You can find that crunch in external if you'd like. 3, 2. Last one, bring the left foot to the floor. Right leg goes through. Tap the elbow and back. Squeeze in. 3. Pull it through, wild thing. See if you can lift those right toes. Squeeze and lower. Pick it up. 3. Skandasana at the back. Pull around. Warrior 2 here. Bring it up. Half moon. Take it forward. Close it down. You made it to whatever you're working. So if you worked a kick up on one side, take it on the other side here. Breathing in and out of the nose, wherever you are. You can always take a child's pose here. In and out through the nose. You can start to go into a tabletop. Find some cows and cats there. Whoops. In and out through the nose. from here, we'll start to make our way into a seated position. So those legs are gonna come out. We'll start with the left leg in the front. So that right leg is out to the side. So your left knee is in line with either the hip or outside of it. Try to bring that shin parallel to the front. Taking that right knee out of the hip, and then the knee and ankle in line on both sides. Rotate forward here. You're gonna squeeze that right seat, lift that right glute up. So squeeze and lift, down. Exhale up. Try not to move the torso. 2. Last one, bring it down. Sit it back. All right, we're gonna pick up that front foot now. So you might readjust the hips. You can always hold the floor or blocks as well. So root into that right side. You're gonna try to pick the left shin up evenly and lower down. So even if these don't come off the floor, you're going to work the muscles, just trying to pick it up. So go ahead and give it a try. Last one there, place the foot down, bring the right leg around. You're in a seated fold here. So either the foot inside, or you can find and work your half lotus here, bringing the foot into the hip crease. Heart goes toward your toes. Right thigh pulls back in toward you. Breathing in and out of the nose. On your inhale, we'll start to lift. If that foot is lifted, we're just gonna take it out a little bit. Your right knee and toes are to the sky. Your right forearm will either be on your thigh, a block, or the floor. You're pushing into the right side, stacking through the left. So drive into the floor or surface that you're touching. It doesn't matter if you're touching your toes. You're opening through the left side as you press into the right, finding that lift there. Gaze could be down, it can be up. Move the neck around if that feels good. Inhale, start to lift it up. Take the soles of the feet together, let the knees fall out. You can press into the soles. You could have blocks under the knees. You can take the soles away from each other. Heart goes forward, just lengthen there. In and out through the nose. Breath should be settled by now. On your inhale, we'll start to find a lift and take it to the other side. I'll just turn this direction so you can see. The right leg, knee alignment, left leg alignment here. Get everything nice and squared up. You're gonna find that little lift of that left leg, so squeeze it up, bring it down. Leg lifts and lowers. 3, my stomach is growling. For 2, that last one, set it down, sit the hips back a little bit there. We're gonna transfer, so make sure you're aligned in that back leg still too. And then we'll find the lift of the right leg. Squeeze it up and down. You're not lifting and moving the torso. You're not rounding the spine here. You're just picking it up where it'll go. For 2. Got some pops going on there. All right, bring it down. The left leg's gonna come around. You're finding your fold here. So whichever position is comfortable, and then find length. Left leg is dragging back. And then we'll move into our side body stretch, letting that leg just go out to the side. Left toes are up now, finding your root through the left arm. Press it into the ground. You could take the right arm straight up. Yep. And then find expansion through the right side. Create some space there. Not reaching, opening, and then lift it on up. You can move into whatever